So we get to see these characters span 30 years in time. And of course, you have the other three actresses playing your adult contemporaries. So in that experience, there are things matching mannerisms, tone, etc., that I think came together beautifully in this film. Were those things that you talked about with your counterparts, or did it just naturally come together as such?
It was a little bit of both.
Yeah.
We did all have, Tina was very adamant about that, about getting us together with our counterparts to feel them out, to talk about the characters, to just form, I think really more than anything, just form a relationship with
Yeah.
them. And yeah, like I feel like with all of us, like, and we spoke to them about the characters, we about like, you know, what it is that we're doing here, but there was this natural kinship, I think, between each of our counterparts that like we aligned with them in a very for me in a very surprising ways that I didn't expect of Sanaa. Like, you know, it's like, yeah, I spent like, you know, my childhood looking up to her, like, and then to be and know that she trusts me and that we look at characters the same way and that we're both very spiritual in our approach, and like just our understanding of Barbara Jean being very like, okay, we're here, we're in this pocket. And so then I feel like from that it translated, yeah, very seamlessly. Like they didn't get to see our stuff after we finished. Like they put the trust in that Tina put her trust in us and them to just hold the same heart. Yeah.
I agree, and I think there was a lot of, I had to be told, but they were telling me, they're like, you and Uzo, basically the same woman.
Yes.
So similar.
And I was like, really? I was just like, but Uzo's this, and she's so refined, and she's so awesome, she's so great. And they're like, yeah.
You're awesome and great.
I was like, oh, wow. So I think in doing the work, it helped prepare, but then also I think a lot of things just naturally came with the essence of both of us. And she was giving me a lot of nuggets. I was like, oh, that's so wise. Thank you so much, Uzo. But yeah, just I completely agree with Tati.
Yeah. I mean, I remember when I had my first phone call with Aunjanue, and she answers the phone, and she's like, hi, Kyanna. So I hear we're both playing Odette. And I was like, oh my gosh, she's so kind and so sweet. And that's just how like the rest of the conversations continued on. Like we did lots of FaceTimes. We met up like at a park and just had conversations. And honestly, getting to know someone that like you look up to for so long, and like, you know, I just admire her work so much. You know, it's already an honor to be sharing a role with her, but to sit down and really like get to know her, and like Aunjanue really like cared to hear about my life story and things like that. It's like, I feel like that's when you learn nuances when it comes to like, you know, it looking the same between the 60s and 90s Supremes, you know, like those conversations off screens, like, wow, like so you're learning the person now. Yeah.
We have a relationship that we can build on.
It becomes more natural that way, I believe.